Oh, look at the sunset. Not really, but since I'm going eastbound, you're getting the really good sunset behind me. Just really lighting up all those nice clouds and the mountains. And wow. I hear anybody watching my channel, the Iceman strikes again. Yeah. Wow. And yeah, the thing is, the challenge I have, as you know, I have so many motorcycles. Eventually, I'm going to have to thin them out. And what do I keep? So, sincerely, if I really thinned out the pack, I really think keeping the Honda Goldwing's a smart idea. I really think the new Africa Twin is a good idea. I think the CB1000R is a good idea. The CB650, I just think these are Honda products that always have good value and will be reliable. I mean, I really just feels very strongly. The Rocket R, I definitely want to keep that. CVO ST Road Glide, and of course the daughter's bike. But then you kind of go beyond that. Like if I could, would I part with the FTR Indian? Yeah, I would, just because it's just too many bikes. Would I part with the 2021 CVO Road Glide? Of course. Would I part with the Chief Bobber Indian? Yeah. So what's that? 2, 3. Would I part with the Fast Johnny Road Glide? I don't know. That's a tough decision there. So we're back at ground zero. I guess you could end up keeping all your bikes, right? Yeah, that got very far, didn't it? Yeah, good luck on that, Mr. Iceman. So, and we're at 17.8. Now with a little bit of weight in this thing, does she hold steady at 17.8 miles per gallon? The next adventure will be when I get home to unload this bike out of the back of the bed without injuring myself. Yeah, I mean, that'll be... But I got the grade of the property to back up the vehicle and get the ramp out and make it all work. As we come up to another light. Wow. I'm looking at my speed and like, wow, I'm rocking. I don't think I want to go that fast, the bike in the back, so I'm going to tame it down. But look at the mountains. What is it about the mountains, the clouds, the country? What is it that just tends to make you feel youthful? I don't know. What is it? Peaceful? What is it that does that, right? I drive this road a lot because we go to Tennessee. This is the road we take to get to Tennessee, to come back from Tennessee. I have business out in this area. Not a lot, a little bit. Then it's the Tim Brick Honda adventure, which is really so cool because it's out here in the country and it really gives you that break away from the city atmosphere, which is really cool. Anybody out there that's want to take a day adventure that lives further in this Virginia and Maryland area, and it really is a pleasant drive to come out and see the country and also check out the dealership. It really is a nice dealership. This is a really good view right here. To me, this is kind of just the right elevation. It gives you a scenery of the mountains and the over the hill from Bluemont. So you come over the hill from Bluemont, then you come into the Berryville area, then you go out to the Winchester area. And it's just so much open land. And who owns all this land, right? Who has the wealth factor that owns all this land? You just have to think it's the hand-me-down generations of family wealth, but I don't know. Not sure on that. So the payload, I think in the back of the bed, this thing's like 1,100 pounds. I would say that Honda Africa Twin, what did we say it was? I can't remember. It was like 540 pounds. I think it's like a 500-pound motorcycle. Considerable amount of bike. And that's, which I like. I mean, you get a motorcycle 300 pounds, you get on the open highway, you feel that. You get a bike that's a good 500 pounds, plus your body weight, any gear, to have 700 pounds, 800 pounds, I think that's a little better. Because you get pushed around. You're on the road, tractor trailers, big trailers, trucks, the wind, the weather. So a little extra weight is to your advantage on how the bike feels. We're all out in the green how we really are at a time of year where the more consistent hotter weather really is on our doorstep. Yeah, it's funny. I'm back up to 70 miles an hour. This thing here, it really does get down the road no problem at all. It's not underpowered. It just has that funky 4-cylinder engine noise, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I can take the Honda Africa Twin down to the camping area, right? You can do that. This guy here has his blinker on, so you don't know if this person's actually turning or they just forgot to turn it off. As we go over the Shenandoah River, and we're going to go up the mountain now. And we're at 17.8. I don't think we're going to get any better fuel mileage. Just now I've got weight in the bed, got resistance, so I just really can't see the truck climbing on fuel economy. I think it's going to be more about now maintaining it. And they're working on the shoulders on this road. I guess so people don't crash and they get on the edge of the road, and your tire goes off, and then you swerve to get back on. You have to say this person here is more about just forgot to turn off the blinker. You can hear the truck, hear the engine on the Chevy Colorado ongoing Bison review. So over 700 miles. And then tomorrow, I'm supposed to meet up with Mac and Cheese for the custom exhaust to put on the MBRP exhaust. That's my next project tomorrow. That's a 1 o'clock date. Does that play out? We'll see. And then what are tomorrow's conversations? And for those that are really intrigued about this Colorado, we're going up a very steep grade, and I really haven't pushed on the gas pedal too much, but she slowed down a little bit. But let me push on the gas pedal, see if she kind of kicks down a little bit. And what's interesting in this vehicle here is I don't see what gear it's in. There may be a different area for that, I don't know. So we're at 17.7, so we dropped 1/10 of a mile per gallon because we're going up a mountain. We got more weight, but once we crest it, we'll be going downhill. Do we gain it back? But the truck isn't struggling really per se any more than a regular old car or vehicle would to get up the mountain. As my ears pop, and now we're coming in through the Bluemont area, which is a nice, pretty area as well. This is a kind of a dangerous intersection because you come over that hill and people have to gauge what your speed is. As we come down into we left the valley. I don't think you call this the valley. We kind of left the Shenandoah Valley. You know, I wouldn't name it per se the valley here as we get back closer to home. The wife would be like, I know you bought something. You've been gone too long today. So the wife already know. The wife's already like, up. The Iceman's up to something. He's buying something yet again. Yep, I hear you. But hey, it's an Africa Twin. Come on, you gotta have one of those in your lifetime, right? Getting closer to home, and Africa Twin's hanging on back there. Thank goodness. We're on the twisties back here, and really is just beautiful country out here where I live, thank goodness. Kind of get the taste of the city life into the country life. That's why I moved out here so many years ago, because I've always been working around that Washington, D.C. area, and I always wanted to get away from just the rat race and be out in the country. And you go 30 plus years ago, and I did. It's still country out here, but a lot more people here now than there was 30 years ago. But yeah, I'm the old guy telling you, oh, I remember how that road used to be, and blah, 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 blah. But anyways, we're getting closer to home, and yet another adventure, another Honda adventure. Wow, the Honda product. Incredible how many Honda vehicles I've had. Yeah. Yes. I mean, when they were looking at this vehicle, for me to buy this vehicle, the number one finance question was, what type of Honda cars do you have? Like, I don't. I have Honda dirt bikes and motorcycles and ATVs and side-by-sides. Like, oh, okay, we get it. They're thinking I have a bunch of Honda cars. So if I said yes, they would have denied the approval. They'd be like, you have too many cars. Yeah, little did I know, right? That's the case. We've got the person that's on the back roads that goes below the speed limit, and the Sunday driver. Who are they? Yeah, I've towed a lot of trailers with motorcycles in them. I've brought home a lot of motorcycles in the back of the bed of a truck too. And I just have to think to myself, so many years ago, I'll never forget buying my Harley Davidson CVO Limited, my first CVO Limited back in like 2013. And if I remember right, just trying to remember how that played out. Anyways, I remember taking back my Street Glide. Well, you know what's interesting? I know I put the CVO Limited in the tail, on the bed of my Toyota Tundra extended cab 6-foot bed Tundra. It was like a 2013 model, I think, red. And so, but it was late in the day, summer day, like in July, and I brought it home that evening or late that afternoon. Then the next day, it was very, very hot, and I had to take the Street Glide back to the dealership because I traded it for that CVO. And I'll never forget that really, really hot day. By the time I got to, this was actually Harley Davidson of Baltimore, so it was a good hour and a half drive. And when I got to that dealership, we went to unload the bike, that rear tire totally indented the Toyota Tundra's tailgate. I mean, borderline destroyed it because it was so hot. But the day before, I actually carried a heavier bike in the same way. But since it was the evening and there wasn't as much heat hitting that bed of the truck, it didn't create that problem. Yeah, as I have my Honda Africa Twin. Look at that. Look how the smudge on my camera makes it so you can barely see me with the light behind me. But anyway, so yeah, the Honda Africa Twin, I can't see it damaging that bed, or I should say the tailgate. It doesn't. All right, we have come to the compound once again. The Ice Age TV, the wife's already called me. She's called me. What are you doing? Where are you? See, if I'm not home, I am such a dedicated husband. I'm literally home at this house every day of my life, unless I go somewhere to see my parents. Or we go to Tennessee, so it's a trap. I'm trapped in my own world. All right, let's open the gate, and where the dogs come running, they will. Is anybody home? So what I do is I straddle this right here, and then that way, let me get my barn doors open. Oh, it figures. It just doesn't end. Still doesn't get it. So anyways, you'll see here in a second. All right, got to get the kid out here. Come the troublemakers here. Yeah, I don't know where that tailgate is to the ground of me hitting something. So got to get the kid out here to help me back this thing up and get it right. Hey, how close am I to the edge? Yeah, somebody's excited, right? How close am I to the edge? Hi. All right, where's my little babies, huh? There's the little babies right there. They're excited to see Daddy. Yeah. Oh, hey, keep her down, boy. Yeah. Oh, my goodness gracious. Ah, jeez, great. All right. Hey, stop it. All right. So go further. Oh, I gotta go back further. Oh, yeah. No, this isn't good. I gotta go back way further. You're funny. Wow. Yeah, it's redneck country. It is. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. So why does the car do that? It's so. This car is like stupid. It beeps a horn. All right. Let's. Right. You getting seasick yet? Yeah, that's better because we can. Yeah, that's what you want. Now you get a ramp. What do you think?
What did you trade? Nothing.
Want to get a ramp?
Nothing.
Does mom know?
No.
She's looking out the window. She glaring out the window yet? Oh my goodness gracious! What a day for me! I drove everywhere. I'm amazed I even bought that in all reality, but we did it. Hey, looks like you got a bunch of trash out here. Looks like you cleaned the house. How'd the house project go?
Miserable.
Huh?
Miserable.
Did it get cleaned up?
Yes.
Good job. All right, well, first of all, you need some help on that. This isn't. So, what are you thinking here? You're going off like that? I think that's kind of borderline dangerous, maybe. I don't know. We had to get really creative here on how we strap this down. Yeah, going through the wheel because you can't get to the other area over here. Yeah, challenging, but I made it work. All right, we did it. It's on.
Gravel mode. Kiefer's gonna knock Dad over.
Wow, what a blast. You know, African Twin had a lot of them. This is my favorite yet. The DCT, some may not like it, but it is really refined. Honda definitely did a great job, and it really is the best DCT yet. In some ways, I think I should have bought my Honda Goldwing, the DCT, some ways. But it's so cool, and I can go through these different modes on your, I should have probably gone off-road. I had the gravel, tour, urban, and you can adjust so many things on the power. There's a lot of information here that I'm not going to go through right now. It's just too much information. But having this thing in the gravel mode, and I could have gone to the off-road mode as well, because it controls the power to the rear wheel. So that's a really not a very good tire to be on heavy grass, because you'll just wipe out. I mean, many times the bike busted out from me, but then the traction control system overtakes it and keeps you from wiping the bike out. So I was able to ride that bike. If that bike didn't have traction control or the off-road, the gravel capability, there's no way there's no way I would have ridden this motorcycle. Listen to that exhaust. This factory exhaust, that is really respectable. I mean, it really is. I mean, sure, get a nicer, better ass exhaust for it, but factory, that's very impressive. So, really, just very cool. And once again, with all the technology in these bikes now, electronic suspension, traction control. It makes you such the better rider, where there's no way that I would feel confident in this size bike with this type of tire and this type of turf. There's no way. I would wipe out. You'd have been seeing my daughter video, me laying on the ground out there in the field where the bike got sideways on me. I didn't recover, and now I'm picking it up off the ground. And there's so many accessories to this motorcycle you can buy. It's beyond believable. Even to the point, I have the previous generation crash bars. I doubt they fit this generation, but would my friend Mike at Timbercon take them? I don't know. That's debatable. But anyways, it's a great bike. Love it. And I was very hesitant to buy it, but at the last second, I thought, you know what? What's there to lose? Keep it, ride it. Do I get rid of it down the road? I don't think I'll get beat up too bad. I didn't trade anything for it. So, and I just can't see these things being worth, per se, nothing, but who knows? I didn't buy it for that reason. I bought it to have fun. And is it the best Honda Africa Twin to date? I would say it probably will be. And what do I start accessorizing with? I don't know. I like to buy it. I really kind of like to keep it simple, but I have a nice little tour pack on it. Yeah, but I don't really want to go the whole full-blown big panniers and everything. I really don't, because it just gets too heavy, too cumbersome. I just need something to store a little bit of gear, and I'm good. And there's tons of stuff out there for those. So as always, it's always about the Ice Age TV adventures. And even for me, I'm eating my own words. If you watch my channel, I didn't think I'd buy this today. But there's one thing for sure, if I didn't take it, no, Kiefer, stop it. One thing for sure, if I didn't take it, another guy wanted it right behind me. So I bought it. Yeah, I bought it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Where am I going to park this thing, right? Where is this thing going? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm running out of room. Need another trailer just to park stuff in it. I do. Uh-oh, that's dangerous. I'll go out and buy another damn trailer now. Yeah. Yeah, and we thought at one time we wouldn't use this camper that much. I would park a bunch of bikes on a camper, but we're loving the camper so much that we're not going to do that. So, yeah, that's a whole nother project. Yeah, so I'd need another enclosed trailer. Probably. Could be my garage. Or, hey, if you're really smart, Mr. Iceman, just start selling some stuff, man. Hey, there you go. I just love how this thing fit in the back of the Chevy Colorado Bison. You just saw how I could take that somewhere and go have fun. The only downside is, how do I need a fold-up ramp or something. I don't know. But I have so many trailers. Yeah, hello. I'll just trailer whatever I want to take with me and my other trailers. So as always, it's so nice of everybody to subscribe to my channel, share the channel, the antics, the craziness. What number is this? 15, 16? Am I catching up to George P? He just showed me one of his Ferrari collector cars. Beautiful car, man. Badass. And that thing's really special. I should show a picture of it. Hey, Kiefer, stop it. Yeah, does this dog like to eat the tires? Yeah, he's trying, but he's not going to eat these tires in this. So as always, stay tuned for the morning conversation. What is it tomorrow morning? I have the, what I even have. I'm so excited about this bike right now. I can't even keep track of the sharing, the race, the babies, the best day ever. And then what's tomorrow? The worst day ever? Ah, don't say that. Yikes. What's the word of the day tomorrow for the morning conversations? So a lot of video, a lot of content. And as always, stay tuned. God bless, stay safe, and have a great evening.